Wildbase.farm. So, like and subscribe if you like cats and wildlife and degenerate crypto. Because now we're talking about Wildbase.farm, an extremely high APR yield farm. Now, I made a video of 3-4 days ago, and the APR was 4,000. Now we're down to 1,900. People ask me today, comments, Richie, what happened to the APR? Well, what happened was that more people came in the farm, because I'm going to show you what happens. The power of the mischief, right? The power of a good protocol, actually, as well. It's not me. It's them. It is. So, this is WildX, the Wildbase.farm on Base Chain. Base Chain's where a lot is popping off these days. We have $20 to harvest right now. This was harvested last night. It's now in the morning. I've got $20 more. Making $20 while I sleep. Lovely stuff. We are sales tax 6% on the Wild token still. When Wild is sold, some of it's burned. That's good stuff. Liquidity on it now is $500,000. Now, it was $250,000 when we made the video before, which means that we have doubled liquidity. That means that the price has gone up. Like and subscribe. Like this video if you bought Wild, the last video, and now it's worth more in the second video. Yes, excellent stuff. That's what we want, right? Every time. We can't get it every time, though. This is high risk. This is not financial advice. I think you know that. You should. The channel is called the Crypto Mischief, right? It's not called Crypto Guaranteed Gains. That would be quite an awesome channel, though. So we have $500,000 of liquidity now inside of this pool of WildX and ETH. Why? Why is the liquidity climbing? Why is this price rebounding from what it was before? Now, we weren't in Wild for all this, from the 1st of October all the way to the 16th of October. Yeah, we weren't in it. We were watching it, but we weren't in. We joined here. That's where we joined, right at this bottom. Almost exactly here was when I made that video. And since then, the price has doubled. And the liquidity, that's right, it's doubled too. That's how it works. So we're up to almost $20. The price has been gradually rising and rising. More holders are joining. More people are finding out about it. And excitement is palpable for the launch. That's right. People aren't just buying this without any idea about what's happening. The launch of Genesis for the Lodge is tomorrow. We spoke about this in my video before. The Genesis is for a tomb style project called Lodge, which looks really great. And we're covering it tomorrow when we're going to be in Genesis with our WildX token, right? Because for the first 4 hours of Genesis, the only way to get level token, which is their peg token, peg to 1/3 of the price of Ethereum, the only way to get that token for 4 hours is with this Wild token. So if you don't have Wild, you're not getting in. Now, there's some news I'm hearing also about being able to claim an NFT, but I think it's just rumor and speculation right now. If it's true, I'm going to tweet it out because I've got to go to work, and I was waiting for the dev to put the docs up for Lodge. He said he was going to update them, but I'm ahead. Yeah, I'm in China, so I guess he's in the States, so I'm like 12 hours ahead, actually. I'm in the future. It's pretty cool. I can scan stuff, and there's communism everywhere in the future in China. So I'm not going to be able to show you the docs now. I'm going to show you them tomorrow, but I wanted to get this video out to let you know that the announcement will be coming very soon for when and where we're going to be able to go to get into this Genesis. So I'd advise you to get to Twitter, for example. We have Wildbase at Lodge Capital, okay? And it's explaining, let's go. Wildbase.farm. You can only get in Genesis with WildX and wrapped ETH LP for the first 4 hours. Now, these yields in the Genesis with this Wild ETH and WildX are going to be insane. And you have to kind of think, what's the chart going to do when people realize that there's absolutely like 10,000% APR, possibly 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, who knows, right? In these pools for a token which is for quite a advanced tomb style protocol, which I've got secret hopes that it's going to be really successful and much hyped, right? So a 2x already is great. Usually we'd expect a sell-off, but there was a big sell-off before it. So I'm expecting tonight over the evening to see this price rise. If we hit $25 up to this resistance line, yeah, that we've got here, $25 of the last peak. If we break that, we are off to the races. If we hit $25, I will be skimming my profit. What does that mean? So we put in about $400 into this in Rat Teeth and Wildbase. Now we've got $622. So skimming my profit would be me taking out between $100 and $200 of this liquidity here, leaving in what I put in initially, because that's me taking, you know, the profit. Then I'll be putting that back into our protocol, the Eternal Engine, to pay out to NFT holders, right? So that's what I'll be doing today, watching the chart and expecting this to hit 25. If it breaks 25, then, oh, well, we'll be happy guys, won't we? So watch out for my video tomorrow on wildbase.farm and Lodge for the launch of Genesis. Know just now that if you want to be into this Genesis for the first 4 hours, you're going to need to get yourself WildX token. The only way to get it is to buy it or farm it, right? And after that, the second stage of the Genesis will be USDC, which is a stablecoin on Base Chain. So grab some of that as well. And that's pretty much my update for now. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Genesis. Yeah, Genesis. Don't get wrecked.